up, everybody? It's Kelsee Briana J here with some products that I honestly, truly, sincerely, regrettably hate I spent my money on. I don't do this type of video often because there's not that many products that I regret buying. Most products serve me some sort of purpose in one way or another. Either I'm able to regift these to somebody else, or I'm able to use them for a different purpose, or I just return them if they don't work and I feel like they're that bad that it warrants a return. But in this case, I didn't do that with these products. Some of these products are things that I bought to review and I didn't review. Some of the things I did review, and some of the things I'm just like, why did I spend my money on that? So I'm going to go ahead and go through all of them, and I'm going to share with you all why I regret each item that makes this list. So in no particular order, I'm going to start out with a Charlotte Tilbury product. This is the Lip Cheat Reshape and Resize Lip Liner. This is not a bad product, but I regret this because I don't like this color. And I regret this because I was going back and forth between this color and another color that was on her website. And I chose this one because the swatches on the website are not true to color. This is so light. I mean, I can make it work, but honestly, my lips are a little bit darker than the rest of my body, so on my lips, this is just melting in. If I wanted to do a lip look where I didn't want to have true definition and I just wanted it to kind of melt in with the nude, then I can use this, but I was kind of looking for something similar to MAC Cork, maybe just a little bit lighter, but this just wasn't it. This is just so light, so I kind of regret buying it. I'm going to make it work, but I'm not going to buy it again. Next is a lip gloss that I purchased from Dominique Cosmetics. This is the Sweet Tea Lip Gloss. Now, this came out with her Lemonade collection. She had a palette, and then she had the accompanying lip glosses. So I picked up one of them. I was going to do a review for you all, but what had happened was the palette was not formulated correctly. Some of the shades were pressed too hard in the pan. So she was like, I'm going to send everybody out a new palette who bought a palette from the first batch. Okay, cool, but that delayed my video, and then I'm like, all right, I'm just going to hold it. By the time I got the palette again, my schedule was crazy. I wasn't able to do the video, so this lip gloss kind of went to waste because I bought it for that video specifically. Plus, I don't like the formulation of this gloss. I feel like it is a cheaply made gloss. I feel like it's very thin. It doesn't give any color, really. It's just clear, so waste of money. Next, I have some lashes by LILLY Lashes. If you all are familiar with this brand, this is a brand of luxury mink lashes, so you know that they are not cheap at all. So I bought these. These are in the style Vegas. Based on the picture, again, the picture was not true to what these lashes look like. These lashes look a little bit rinky-dink because I've tried to make them work. I've cut them and it just never works, but the lash was thick. The quality of the hair was nice, like they felt soft, but the lashes just looked like caterpillars and they weren't pretty and fluttery. They were just thick and they looked weird and clumpy like a cheap lash job, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do anything with those. So that was a complete waste of like $35 to $40 something because you have to pay for shipping on her website. So trash. I feel like I totally wasted my money on this product and I regret buying it. This is the Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow Highlighter, and I bought this because I fell victim to the hype and everybody used to rave about it and say how nice of a highlighter it was, and back in the day maybe it was, but today I just feel like it's so thin, it's kind of glittery, it's not as smoothly formulated as I wanted it to be, and on me this color always was just way too dark. This highlighter for me never lived up to the hype. I feel like this highlighter just was mediocre at best. It was like maybe 50 bucks. You guys know Bobbi Brown is not cheap at all. Like, she wants her coins and she means it. It just was like blase blah for everybody to be going crazy about it. It was sold out for a long time. They brought it back and I was like, yes, I'm gonna get it, and I never really liked it. Next, I don't know what I was thinking with this. This is a silicone beauty applicator, and as you all can see, it looks almost like a little implant, little chicken cutlet, little chicken nugget of plastic, and it's hard. I bought this because it was kind of hype at the time and I saw people using this to apply their foundation. Yes, this to apply their foundation. What? This looks like a shoe insole. I just kind of regret buying it because it's like, this is dumb. I regret buying the Natasha Denona Mini Sunset palette because it's just not as good of a quality. It's only $25, but once you sit there and add up just things, you know what I mean? It was just this, it was just that. You spend enough money to buy something that's really, really nice that you really, really wanted. So just take that into consideration when you're trying to cut corners in certain areas. And this is definitely a palette that just did not live up to Natasha Denona's quality that I was used to. And I just felt like this was a ripoff because it was so small, and then it's not pigmented and doesn't look or perform anything like the other eyeshadows in her collection. I regret buying this. This is the Soleil HENRIKSEN Cold Plunge Pore Mask, because it doesn't really do anything for my skin except for it feels icy, so it's kind of refreshing, and then it's blue, so it looks cool. But as far as skincare benefits, whenever I apply this, I feel like it's not really doing anything. My skin looks the exact same way that it did before I put the mask on. My thoughts on skincare are, if it doesn't really do anything, why take the extra time to put on the mask, sit there with the mask, wipe off the mask, go back and make sure all the mask is off your face, when you could just be sitting on the couch looking at your phone? You know what I mean? Like, why exert effort when there's no need to, and there's not going to be a benefit at the end of the road? Waste of time. I'm just saying. I regret buying this Tom Ford Lip Lacquer Liquid Matte Lipstick. And I know you all are like, what? You regret something Tom Ford? Yeah, I do, because I bought this based on the fact that I just wanted to have one of the products from that new launch, and none of the colors ever really fit me, but I was like, this one is the closest one of something that I would wear, so I went ahead and picked it up. I don't really like the formula. I don't really like the color. The color is Universal Appeal, which I have the lipstick in the same name, but the lipstick is definitely more nude, and this is definitely more pink. I don't really wear pink. I don't really wear liquid lipsticks like that, so I just feel like I wasted my money on this, and I regret buying it. Another product that I absolutely regret buying, these are the LA Girl Glazed Lip Paints Super Intense Color Extra Glossy Finish. I bought these because I was like, I'm going to be mixing some colors with these. I'm going to do an entire lip swatch video of these. Did I ever do a video on these? No. Did I spend probably $100 at my beauty supply store on these? Yes. I wasted my money. Some of these aren't even open. I don't even know if these are still good or not. Like, I bought them a hot minute ago. Probably 3 years ago. I answered my own question. These are not good. These are all going in the trash. But I hate when I waste my money like that and I have intentions to do something and then I don't do it. I've gotten a lot better about that throughout the years, but back in the day, I used to buy things for my channel and then have intentions on doing videos on them and then don't do it. And then I'm like, girl, that was not a solid investment. This was a waste of money, and I hate that, and I regret that I bought them. I especially hate that I bought all of them. Like, I could have just bought one and maybe tried it out on my own time, but the fact that I went out and bought all of them and hunted all of the colors down, not only was it not easy for me to find all the colors, but then I didn't even do anything with them. What? I regret buying this Ben Nye shimmer powder. This is the Banana Shimmer Powder. I just knew this was going to be so pretty as a highlighter because I got this during the time when banana powder was all the rage. And I was like, this is going to be beautiful as a highlight. I can even mix it in and put it all over my face and just be glowing. This stuff right here is so chalky and just chunky and just not finely milled. I know a lot of you all probably have never even seen this. It's like I found this in the middle of nowhere. I was at like a professional makeup artistry store where they sell like theatrical makeup and all that kind of stuff, and I saw this and I was like, oh, I felt like I had found a diamond in the rough, and I was like, I have to have that. No. It's a reason why this is talked about and it never was really popular. It's the reason. I regret buying these MAC lip mixes. I think this is the last one that I have. You can see that. Now, you saw that separation. I know a lot of you all are like, Kelsee is probably old. It looked like that when I first got it. It really, really did. I had no business keeping this, but I wanted to get it again to like mix my lip combinations, make some cool colors. And this formulation of this lip product was always horrible. Like, why did it go on so splotchy? I felt like this was such a cool concept, but just the way that it applied was just so I regret buying not only this one, but the other like maybe 5 or 6 that I had in my collection that I already have back to MAC. I regret buying this brush. This is a Chikuhodo AF5 brush. The shape of this brush is right up my alley. It's a flat shader brush, it's synthetic hair, and it's gonna help me pack on my color. I bought this in search of a replacement for my MAC 242 and my MAC 239. They discontinued those brushes, so I need replacements to use on camera because I don't like continuously using things that most of you all cannot get access to, or you don't have it in your collections. I bought this for their purpose. The brush is fine, it's just how short it is. It's like, where's the rest of it? Here's this brush. Let me make sure you can see. Here's this brush in comparison to a MAC 239, how short it is. It's just uncomfortable to hold because it's so small and I lose it all the time every time I wash it. I just feel like they should have made the handle longer. I feel like they forgot the rest of the brush. So I have two more regrets here. One of them I'm just gonna lump together as one. These are the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks, I believe these are called. Yes. Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks. These were all the rage at one point. Everybody had to have Kat Von D Lolita. Then she came out with different colors and I had to buy those. But I knew deep down in my heart, personally, sincerely, absolutely, that I did not like the formulation of these liquid lipsticks. So why did I continue buying them? Because of peer pressure. I was brainwashed into thinking that I like these liquid lipsticks, but I see the light. I regret not going with my first mind more so than I regret buying them, because at this point I bought those so long ago, I don't even remember that money. You know what I mean? Like if you buy something a real long time ago, it's like that was old money. If I didn't buy that, then I would have bought something else. But I regret not following my first mind and just, you know, maybe trying Lolita and saying, hey, this formula is not really for me. I regret, you know, falling into the line. The last product that I regret buying is the Violet Voss Flamingo palette. And I really wanted to like this palette. Looking at the colors, they are so fun. They scream summer, right? I mean, I just knew I could do so many different looks with this and get great usage out of it for the summer. But I don't like the formulation of these eyeshadows. I feel like they were very difficult to apply. They were very difficult to blend. They weren't pigmented. They applied patchy. And it was disappointing because the palette was just so pretty. It's crazy because so many people like this palette. I said in my video that I did about this palette that I didn't really care for it. It was just eh. But I honestly regret buying it because there was so many other options out this summer with similar color stories. But I bypassed them to go with this palette and now I regret it. So these are all the products that I regret buying. I feel like I could have used the money that I spent on these products on something totally different. I could have spent the money that I spent on these products and gotten something nice from Chanel. That's the way that I look at it when I think of like, dang, I regret this because I didn't get my money's worth out of it. I feel like it was just an ultimate fail. You live and you learn. I've been making better beauty decisions this year. I feel like I don't have as many failures, but a few of these are mistakes that I've just made throughout the years. But let me know what products you regret buying down in the comment section because it's more prevalent than you think. It's okay if you regret buying something that I love because we all have different tastes. And I'm sorry if you love any of these products in this video because like I said, we are all different. We experience makeup different. We all have different skin types, skin tones, and just overall preferences. So if you have not already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will check you all in my very next video. Smooches. Bye.